Okay, today we're going to be trying out the new ice cream sundae A&W. I have the zero sugar version. This is all they had in my store, which is fine because that's what I drink. Is my favorite drink is zero sugar A&W root beer. It tastes so good. It tastes like regular root beer. You wouldn't even know it's zero sugar. It's really good. So whether they had regular or not, I would have got the zero. I don't know, did it only come in zero sugar? Leave it down in the comments below. Let me know because I didn't see a regular version. And also, I assume this is limited edition. If I'm wrong on that, again, let me know there. Okay, ice cream sundae. So it's like a root beer float. Should taste like, kind of. We'll see how that works. Compared to your normal A&W zero sugar, again, 0 calories, sodium 115, where it's only 75, so less than this. And that's the only difference. Gideon's here. I don't think you've ever had root beer. I don't think you'll like this. It's just a soda review. So he usually likes to hop in here for some snacks that we're trying. Okay. And we'll compare the two, see how different this is compared to your regular zero sugar A&W. And another reason why this is my favorite beverage, especially a root beer, because there's no caffeine in this. Mug has no caffeine, but for some reason, Bart's, why do you guys put caffeine in your root beer? Okay, we're here for the ice cream sundae zero sugar A&W. Almost like well, I don't know. Kind of had a Hershey's chocolate smell to it. I assume it's going to be a mix between a root beer and like a cream soda, but an ice cream sundae. So I was thinking root beer float, but ice cream sundae. So would it have a chocolate taste to it? Let's find out. Oh, it does. It has that chocolate syrup over. What are you doing? He's got his tongue out. Like, it's just root beer. Let me get the regular one going too. I'm trying to decide if I don't know if I like it or not. Like, ice cream sundae, I think they nailed it because if you're going to have an ice cream, it's a fudge sundae taste is what this is. You're getting hit with that, not chocolate, but, fudge, that fudge taste. It masks the root beer taste quite a bit. Again, my favorite drink, it's not as good as this because that's a root beer taste. You drink this, even though it's A&W, it's not a root beer. I mean, there's a hint of root beer there, but it's so masked by that hot fudge taste. Blind taste test, if you gave this to somebody, didn't give them any hint to it, I don't know what they would think it is. I don't think you would even come close to saying root beer. If they did, they'd be like, that's a really bad root beer. Yeah, that's all I'm getting is the hot fudge taste. I'm not getting, which I would assume to be cream soda mixed in there to give you the ice cream type flavor. And I got 2 12-packs of this because it was buy 2, get 1 free. So I got 2 of these since they're new, and then one of my favorite. But I'm sure they'll get drank, not drunk. I think if you just sat and drank it enough, you'll get used to that. Again, not a chocolate taste. To me, it's more of a hot fudge taste that you're getting. Really strong. Like, you get hit with that right away, all through the drink. We're over here. Just a smooth root beer. Really good. They nailed it, I think, on taste. Again, not getting as much of the ice cream, just more of the hot fudge, which you can see it all pouring down there. I'm going to give the flavor an 8. Again, not as good as the original, but leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I don't think, because I'm sure people are probably going to be like, oh, ice cream sundae, let's make a root beer float out of this. I don't think this will work as good in a root beer float just because you're just getting that hot fudge taste. You're not getting the root beer. So I think for a root beer float, you're still going to want to go with a, whether it's your A&Ws or sugar, whatever. I think a regular root beer you're going to want to use for a hot fudge sundae rather than this. I think this would throw that taste of that root beer float off. There you go, the new ice cream sundae, 0 sugar. I'm trying to say, I guess, really, I'm sitting here saying it doesn't have a root beer taste, but technically, A&W root beer. This doesn't even say root beer on there, right? It just says ice cream sundae, and then down below it, below the 0 sugar, is ice cream sundae soda. Even though it's made by A&W, where's the ingredients? Even though I don't really know what gives the root beer flavor in a root beer, I don't know. So I've been knocking it because it doesn't have a root beer taste, but it technically doesn't say root beer on it. I mean, it's made by A&W. There you go, 8 out of 10. Not my favorite. Probably would take some time to get used to. I'm going to have to because I got so many of them in there. I mean, you want to say goodbye or anything? You're upset. Here, you can smell them. I think he's upset. He thought we'd have some cereal, which we do. I have the Wicked cereal, so I'll be doing those, both flavors. So you can have some of that. You can have some of the pink milk or green milk. There you go. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. For Gideon, I'm Jason. We'll see you next time.